Hey guys, this is Phil from Mediocre.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy S7. Since we did a very extensive review of the Galaxy S7 Edge, we're trying to make it very simple and quick. Alright, so this is the Galaxy S7 successor to the Galaxy S6, and you can see that it retains the signature design of Samsung, if there is any. So this is the Galaxy S4, and you can see that most of the designs, the basic concept of the design retains the same. So what you see here is a 5.1 inch of a display, and probably everything from the Galaxy S6 compared to that is better. So there's less of a camera bump, camera's upgraded, CPU's upgraded, everything is better, not to mention that curved display and the curved back. So on the front, when pulling off the menu from the left side, it's easier. On the back, the curved glass makes you have a better grip when you're holding your phone. And this guy is also bulkier and thicker and heavier, and overall, that's because it's got a larger 3000 milliamps of battery. But the Galaxy S7 Edge solved that problem by giving it the two edges and giving it a sleeker look. But the Galaxy S7, the flat version, does not do that. So I'm not exactly a big fan of this curvy design over here. But that's also my personal taste, so if you like the design, well, that's a good thing. One large thing that they added over here is the always on display. So the concept over here is that time and the clockwork calendar is always there, so you don't have to turn your phone on every 5 minutes. And if you're worried about the screens getting burnt on by those pixels, don't worry about that, because pixels move onto the different part of the screen every single minute or so. Diving into the software, I actually like what they did here. They're getting better at it. So you can unlock the phone by tapping and holding your finger onto the screen, and what you see is a Samsung Touch, which they got in cleaner and just faster overall. It's lighter, and there's also a theme that I really like. So you can download more themes from the theme store, and most of them are pretty good. They added up some neat things like the ad blocker on their browser, or changing between the Bluetooth device or the speaker on your quick connect, and capturing the whole screen by tapping capture more there. Well, it's not that I like every single part of it. There are some features missing still, like the change of the button light time, although that's available as a third-party software. But overall, I should say that I'm satisfied. They also added up a little neat feature called the game launcher. So the idea here is that you can play all the games over there, and they added up a little feature called the save power when you're playing games, so you can restrict the resolution or the FPS so you can consume less battery, although that's also available on the other older Galaxies through the Galaxy App Store. It's called the Game Tuner. So how about the camera? It's one of the most important features in your phone. They adopted for a dual pixel, so they turned out the resolution but decided to go for dual pixel, so it gets more light with the brighter picture and the brighter aperture. You can tap twice on any screen to quickly launch the camera. I really like how fast it launches it. There's auto mode, and there is also pro, where you can change some settings like the AF and the light meter, or you can change the focus, white balance, ISO, and the aperture right there. But I suggest you go for the auto mode, because auto mode takes amazing photos anyway. Photo quality is really great, whether it be bright or dark. The camera takes amazing photos, especially the front-facing camera, which you can switch right there, takes amazing photos, especially in a darker environment. I should say this one more time. This is one of the most amazing cameras that I've ever seen on a mobile device. Then how about the battery? What about the battery that makes the phone so thick and heavy compared to this processor? Well, I've been using it without any power saving mode, and I'm always on the full LTE network, and even with that, it successfully gave me about 4 hours and 4.5 hours, which is not exactly amazing considering how thicker and heavier it became. But I will say that this is about the mediocre battery life for a flagship device. It's true, I expected slightly more than that, but I guess that's what you should do with this faster processor. Then what about the audio quality? So the earphone jack is on the bottom, which is my favorite place, and the speaker is there as well. The Galaxy S6 and the 6 Edge had a good speaker quality, but not so much over here, because those are all exposed and those are all waterproof. So you can enjoy the IP68 waterproof capability, you can dunk that into water, but as a downside, the speaker quality isn't good. It's actually pretty bad. So what's my final verdict about the new Samsung flagship? Well, again, I'm not exactly a fan of this fancy design. I think the Galaxy S6 looks slightly better on the flat version. But aside from my personal taste on the design, I still think that the Galaxy S7 is one of the phones that you should definitely take into consideration when you have to buy a new phone. This is definitely an amazing phone. Camera-wise, it's amazing. Screen is definitely one of the top tier screens in the market. Audio quality is definitely good, although speaker features, not so much. The battery is mediocre, but overall this is very well built. It feels really premium. If you like the design, then this is going to be one of your best phones available on the market right now. So that's my bottom line. It's not exactly to my taste, but still, this is one of the best phones. Thank you always for watching. You can meet us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And this was the Silver Platinum Samsung Galaxy S7. Thank you always, and we'll see you guys later. Ciao.